men understand that women are the biological gatekeepers, and we are slowly waking up, and eventually we're going to stop breeding with toxic, masculine pieces of shit. And so your future sons are going to come out as period blood babes. You're gonna go extinct, okay? Yeah.
It must be at a snail's pace, because really, I don't think it's that slow. I mean, I don't think it's the women are waking up that quickly. Women are still giving kids to, you know, the what do I say, the shitty men, I guess, because this is the thing. Baby mama, right? Single mother culture is rising. It's rising. It's not shrinking. So I don't know what number she's thinking she's looking at, but more and more women are having kids with shitty men, with the men that they are attracted to, but couldn't get stable relationship with or have a future with. So I don't know what she's thinking, that, oh, yeah, women don't wake up. No, I believe in the last, I don't know for how long, women consistently still pick the shitty men. Still pick men that, you know, they don't want to marry, that don't want to marry them, that, you know, won't be good fathers, that won't be good partners, won't be good husbands. They're the bad boys, they're the players, they're the Pookies, they're the Chads, the Tyrones. So I don't know if women are changing. I really don't. I honestly think it's actually going to get worse, in my opinion. So if that's what you say, but numbers, in my opinion, with the growth of single mothers, tells a different story.
Sometimes I see a girl so exceptionally beautiful that her boyfriend just pisses me off. Like, what could you have possibly done to deserve this? What could you have possibly done, Jacob? Ugh, you don't even understand.
Women are funny. Women show how superficial they are, how they objectify other women. All you saw was how beautiful she is. That is it. You don't know if she kills puppies on the weekend. You don't know if she kicks kids in her spare time. You don't know if she steals from the homeless. You literally don't know shit about her. All you think is that, oh, she's so beautiful. No man deserves her. That's like, you don't know this woman at all. She could be the worst woman in the world. She could be spitting on, like, I don't know, service worker's face. She could be, like, literally, she could be a child abuser. You don't know. But all you know is that she's beautiful. It's like, and then you women complain that men objectify women. Men only care about women's beauty. Men only care about young women because they're beautiful. And look at that. Women only care about that shit too. Women don't care about personality. She literally judges a woman based on her looks. That is it. Don't know shit about her. And amazing that a woman can love a man, can be with a man based on who he is, his personality. This is why dating has become so shitty. Yes, most women are not attracted to most men. I get it. But you know how dejected when women want to make men. Women make men believe that, you know what, be superficial. You know, work on your looks, work on your body, you know, work on your hair, work on your money. Then women will want you. Don't care about your personality. That don't matter. As long as you're beautiful, as long as you're good looking just as her, then you're good. Instead of, you know what, maybe be a good person. Focus on that. Be a good person. Be a good adult. Be a morally sound person. Care about others. Be respectful. Be loving. You know, like, can't women love men for who they are? For their personality? You know, for their hobbies? For just something deeper than just fucking looks? Fucking how much is in his bank account? But no. If, you know, God forbid a woman is good looking, get with an ugly man. Oh, there's something wrong with the world.
You're 43 years old and not married.
Oh, I have
never been married. I don't have kids at all.
I really wanted to do all those things, but like I was really geared to being like getting my education. I was in the military for a long time, and then you know, I come from a big family, so I was providing for my family before my mom and dad died, COVID, and it was like taking care of them and kind of set me back.
So that's why you've never been married or have any kids.
I've gotten there, but really, when I bought my house in 21, that's where I was trying to establish. It took me a while to get that house. You know, it is what it is, but I'm doing good now. I feel like I really want something that is solid. You know.
Okay.
And his question was, are you looking for something real?
Of course.
Okay.
I'm a grown woman.
She's not.
I definitely need something real in my life.
I like that. I'm liking what I'm hearing. Okay.
She's not looking for something real. She's not. This is why men say women don't know what they want. Women don't know what they want. So men that have kids are red flag. Men that have baby mamas are red flag. Men that don't have kids are red flag. Men that don't have the money to provide are red flag. A man that has money to provide, a man that has bought a home, that has spent his time to take care of his parents is a red flag. How are you serious? How are you serious? And like, you look at the comments. This is how women judge men. This is why I said women cannot vet men properly. Women can't vet men properly. Oh, he stutters. He's awkward. How he stands. He's awkward. He talks how he talks. It's like, oh, he must be DL. Okay, let's say this, right? How's the relationship with the tough men or the masculine men going for you? How's it going for you? Are you becoming baby mamas to these men? Are these men committing to you? Are these men providing for you? How are the men that women predominantly choose? How's that going for them? Women are having less kids, but becoming more baby mamas. How's that work? Because the ones that can't find the men that they want aren't having kids. The ones that do find the men that they want are just becoming baby mamas. Seems like women are failing at dating. Women are failing at vetting men. Because this is why women look past the geeky guys, the engineers, the nerds, right? The tech bros, the men that, you know what, work stable jobs, the men that are morally sound, the men that wouldn't out and out cheat, men that aren't known for cheating. But no, let's go for the stereotypical masculine men, alpha men. How's that going for women? Seems like it's not going well. Seems like women are choosing these men that they think are masculine, hyper masculine, yet all they're getting is becoming baby mamas to these men. I find it ridiculous. I've said this before a while, I have no sympathy for women when it comes to dating. Because the men that you want, right? The men that can provide, the men that will love you, respect you, the men that want to commit to you, the men that would want to be husbands, that want to be fathers, they're out there. Those men are out there. The problem is, are you attracted to these men? And statistically, you're not. Most women are not attracted to most men. Statistically, women aren't attracted to these men. So women pass over these men that would be, on paper, good men to be with, stable men to be with. But stable men, responsible men, these men are boring. These men are not attractive. There's a reason why he's stable. There's a reason why he focuses on who he is inside. Because yes, he compensates for who he is outside. And there's a reason why the men that are winning it on the outside, they have nothing on the inside. Because they're winning it. Why do they need to change? Right? Why do they need to fix anything? And it just shows you that how women don't know what they want, or what women want is perfection. They want a man that's exciting, good looking, tall, chiseled, charming, but wealthy, but has the personality of men like that. The personality, the morality, the character, the principles like a man like that. Guess what? That man is 1 in a billion. If you're lucky. If you're lucky, maybe 1 in a couple hundred million. Because no man, nobody, or very few people are close to perfect. Definitely not perfect. But guess what? That's what women want.
Babe, please. I'll cook for you. I'll clean for you. I'll do all your laundry, babe. Please. I want you to you again, babe. Please.
Call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to...
The audacity to bite the hand that feeds you. The audacity. I've said this before. I think women are ruled by the fear of boredom, by the hate of boredom, by you would do whatever it takes not to be bored. You would do whatever it takes to have any moments, any fleeting feelings of happiness. That's why because I believe a lot of women are so emotional, they don't think about consequences. Consequences is something that you would be more logical. Because you would think, oh, maybe I shouldn't do this because this could happen. But because women are ruled by the fear of boredom, they don't give a shit. They think about the here and now. Because women are so ruled by the feeling of happiness, which is very momentarily, right? It's very fleeting. They think about the here and now. So they will put themselves in certain situations that they don't give a shit about anybody else but themselves at that moment in time. I said it before. Women, the most dangerous feeling a woman can have is boredom. If she is bored, she will fuck up your life. She will cheat on you, leave you, divorce you, just destroy your life if she is bored. I'm glad that man stand on business. He's like, no, I'm good. I don't need you to cook and clean for me. I don't need your body. I don't need nothing because you are chaos. So all the more power to him. But that shows you how a lot of women are so controlled by their emotions. Don't think about consequences. Don't care about, the future. They think about the here and now. Purely the here and now. And boredom is dangerous. Boredom is dangerous, particularly for women. Women get bored quicker in long-term committed relationships than men do. So, yeah.
I'm getting cold, bro.
Okay, go back upstairs.
Talk to me. I'm trying to talk to you.
I'm not talking to you. I don't want to talk.
Too late.
Hey, I'm cool, bro.
No, what do you mean you cool? I'm gonna come with you.
You're not coming with me? Can you move?
No, because I love you. I'm sorry.
No, don't get away from me. Bro, get away from me. Bro, get off me. Man, watch out, bro. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing, bro. Can you let me go home? Hey. Whoop. Can you please let me go so I can go home?
I would say this regardless if it was a man or a woman. Cheating should be, cheating does not show you love anybody but yourself. Cheating does not show you love anyone but yourself. And I always want to show these kind of videos, particularly for the women's side, because we build a narrative that when you talk about cheating, it's always the image of a man. But it don't matter who you are. Women cheat as well. Women cheat just as much as men, if not more than men. They're just better at it, better at hiding it. But at the very least, they cheat just as much as men. So I hate the propaganda that, oh, if you think about cheating, it's always a man. It's always a man. Women cheat just as much. And I hate the thing where cheaters think that, oh, I love you. You know, it's like, no, you don't. You love yourself. You love yourself. That's why you cheated. Because you only thought about yourself. So when you only think about yourself, how can you love someone else? And I also want to say this thing where I've said this. One of the most dangerous emotion a woman can have is boredom. And women get bored quicker than men in monogamous, stable relationships. They get bored quicker. So when a woman is bored, she will do whatever it takes to satiate that boredom, to get rid of that boredom, to gain the momentary happiness. It don't matter if she has to leave you, divorce you, cheat on you, it don't matter, because she will only care about themselves. She will only care about herself. And boredom, and men get bored too, but women get bored quicker than men in stable relationships. And so they don't care about no one else but themselves, and they will do whatever it takes to gain that momentary happiness. And they don't care about the consequences. Wherever the chips may fall, it's whatever. They would deal with it afterwards. And I think that's a absolutely disgusting, selfish behavior. That's why I definitely support leaving if you get cheated on. There's no point in staying. I never can understand anyone who will stay when you get cheated on. It don't make sense.
I'm probably never having kids. It is what it is. I'm probably going to play video games for the rest of my life. I'm probably going to be as hot for as long as I can. And I'm probably going to keep making money in the best ways I can, which is like doing commercials and shows. Like that's probably what's going to happen for the next 40 years until I die. And I think people are just going to keep being mad at me about it. It is what it is. I don't know, man.
You know, people think that I'm always attacking women. For me, I don't see it like that. I go about it where I hold women accountable. Now, I'm not mad at women that want to be single and childless for the rest of their life. To be honest, that's probably better off. We don't need more baby mamas in this world, or single baby mamas in this world. So if you are happy single and childless, go for it. I've made countless videos reiterating that I support women decentering men. I support women getting out of the dating market. I support women being single and childless for the rest of their life. Why I come in and critique women is about accountability. There are women that say, oh, I want to be single and childless. I promote happily single. Yet they still go on dates. They still try to change their status quo, their happy single life. If you are happily single, going on dates kind of defeats that purpose, because if you go on dates, there's a high likelihood that you will get into a relationship. Now, it's not guaranteed, but usually that's the purpose. Now, women aren't going on dates for situationship purposes or just for hookup purposes. So you're kind of changing your status quo. If you are happily single, why change it? Because you're already happy. So women that, like that, or women that say that, oh, they want to be childless, and then a couple years later, there was an athlete that she focused on her career her whole life, only to now in her, I think, 40s, is still virgin and trying to, go through IVF by herself, and going through that process. That's the point I'm talking about. Accountability. You chose the life you are living. And now you are showing how the regrets of your choices. by, oh, if you chose to be single and childless, not focus on a man, not focus on a family, and now, oh, years later, now you, oh, I want a family, I want a man. The hypocrisy, the lack of accountability. That's where, a lot of women can't see that. That's what I'm going about. It's not that I'm criticizing women. I support women. Go ahead. Be single and childless. Be happily single. But are you? Is it a cope? Because a lot of times I think it's a cope. You can't find the man that you want. You can't get a man that you want to settle down. So you say all these things to cope with it, to, make you feel better about your situation. So that's where I go about it. It's about accountability.
I have a question specifically for the men. What would you think about the age of consent being raised to 25 instead of 18? Because 25 is when the brain fully forms. What are your thoughts on that?
I'm going to say this, right? I'm going to say particularly from my opinion. I don't really care. No surprise, I had my first kiss when I was 22, right? I didn't lose my virginity until around that too. So, no surprise, right? It is what it is. But, so, 25 is whatever. To be honest, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't care either. But I want to say this. Two things. So, and this is sometimes women constantly want to do this, raise they think, oh, you can't, older men shouldn't be dating younger women. Fine. But this is the insanity or delusion I see in it. Should we control younger people, in particularly younger women? Right? Should we control them? Not allow them to date. So any woman under the age of 25, you cannot date. You cannot get a man, no having sex, no nothing. You cannot consent to anything. You cannot make your own decisions about anything, because if you need to raise the age of consent because you're not developed enough, then really you can't decide on anything. You are not mature enough or developed enough to really do anything adult-like. So you shouldn't have adult responsibilities. Women never think about those consequences or those scenarios. Fine. If men shouldn't date younger women, should we control, and we can do it for men too, that's for both men and women, should we control how anyone under the age of 25, all their actions? They are not adult. They are not adults. So should we control anyone who's under 25, their actions? I would love women to answer that. Because if they can't consent until they're 25, how can they make decisions on anything? Driving, voting, any kind of activities, whatever. Make any kind of decision in life, because you are not mature enough or developed enough to make decisions on your own. I also want to say this. On the flip side, we gotta really, because look into that study, okay? Your brain is not fully developed yet. Is honestly, disingenuous or used incorrectly. Yes, your brain is not fully developed yet, but it's only by a certain functions, certain things. You are able to understand right from wrong. Even at a young age, you're able to understand right and wrong. You can understand reasonings. You can understand a lot of things. Maybe you can't, in your early teens or pre-teens, yes, maybe you can't understand the nuance of certain things, or the nuance of certain things don't come to mind, but people can make decisions. Kids can know that, okay, let me see, if I do a crime, does that not equate to something bad happening, like punishments? Yes, they can. Kids can be taught this stuff, right? They can be taught to reason, they can be taught right from wrong. So, we constantly put, because I know women that do have this conversation is all about the, older men dating younger women kind of things most of the time. So, I find it ridiculous, okay? And it's just another way to take away accountability from people. We are, after 18, or sometimes in life, most people, we have to learn that it's accountability. We make decisions, the things that happen to us, okay? Our actions, our words can result in some kind of consequences. We have to understand that. And we should be understanding that at a very young age. That your actions, okay, will lead to certain kind of consequences, good or bad. So, I don't know, I just think the whole, your brain is not developed yet, is very disingenuous and used wrongly, and it's just another way to take accountability away from people.
Have you guys seen that video of the girl counting her money that she made in one night as a midnight ballerina in Malibu? She made like $9,240, and she says that $2,000 of it was a customer that just came in and booked her like really quickly, an hour or something, I don't know. And then the rest of it was another customer who's a regular that just books her hour after hour after hour to talk to her about his job. And she's like, he thinks it's annoying, but I learn a lot. And then I scroll through to see her page and other videos, and she posted a video where she's paying her taxes. She made $710,000 in the year 2024. I hate social media because it really makes me regret my decisions as a young person, because there's no way that I could go out and do that now. But I should have when I was able to, I should have when I had it. But I didn't make those kinds of decisions, and now I'm old and I don't have it anymore. So what do I do? Someone out there, tell me, what do I do now? Okay? Because selling mattresses ain't working for me. It's not working. I don't make that kind of money. I don't make that kind of money in a couple of months. So, someone help me.
Videos like that is kind of sad. Midnight Ballerina, I just recently learned that too, is an exotic dancer. why I say that video is sad is that sometimes when you look at certain people, it's just like we don't have moralities anymore. We don't have dignity, pride. We don't have that anymore. I honestly believe that. And I would say that's one thing. Even if you're old, you could be a dancer. So, you know, there's no really a barrier to entry. I find it sad that there are so many women that won't care about their dignity, don't care about how they're viewed. Like you are pretty much an object for men to throw money on, to pay for. You don't care, right? You have so little morality that, oh man, that seems tempting. I wish I could do that. I wish I could go back in time when I was younger and pretty much sell myself to men. And then you wonder why, you know, men are the way they are. Because a lot of women willingly contribute to the negativity, to the delusions, to the immoral men, right? The mindset, the immoralities of men. Women will willingly contribute to it. So here's a woman saying that she wished she was young. If she was younger, she wished she could do that. And it's sad. It is sad. Because see, what I learned, I mean, I keep on thinking about, like, you gotta think, if I could, I mean, yes, having thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars is amazing. But would I trade dignity, pride, morality for it? I don't know. I don't think so. To be honest, I don't think I would. I don't think I would. Let's say, I mean, being a dancer is not, you're not harming anyone, but you are harming mentalities. Okay, you are contributing to the debaucheries of men. But regardless, yeah, you're not truly harming anyone. But another things, like there are other areas, you know, like dealers, like criminals. It's like those are harming people, but they make money. Would I just trade my morality, throw away my morality to make money? I wouldn't. And what I want more people to understand is that I make, right, like you said, selling mattresses, you make nothing. I make about $40K a year. It's nothing. But what was the most important thing is I learned about financial education. I learned about discipline. I learned about sacrifice. So not fast money. I'm not making like no dancer money, but in about 5 years, 6 years, making very little, I've grown my net worth to be over 6 figures, or to be in mid 6 figures. So, you know, people, we can do it. We don't have to trade our moralities. We don't have to trade our principles. We don't have to, I don't know, disrespect ourselves, or, yeah, I don't know, lower ourselves to make money. We don't. We work hard. We're disciplined about it. We sacrifice, but we also work smart. You can do it. One of the things I love is investing. Saving, investing, putting my money into stocks has done wonders for me. And I just wish more people would see that it's not that hard, or, you know, there's other ways that you don't have to trade, you know, selling your body for.
I have never seen a man on this app say that their love language is anything other than physical touch. When they say physical touch, you know what they're referring to. And it's like, you do realize there's other forms of physical touch, right? Just saying, some of these men need to be stopped. Hiring. Like, can a man on here, like if they're in the comments or something, say in the comments, do you have anything else, love language, that you prefer more than that? Like, please, prove me wrong. Give me some hope.
A lot of women gotta take the time to actually listen and understand men. When men say physical touch, they don't just mean or only sex. A lot of men don't even get hugs. A lot of men, you know, they get not just sexless relationships, like absolutely no intimacy whatsoever. No kisses, no hugs, no hand holding. They don't get nothing. So when men say physical touch, he means physical touch of all and any kind. Yes, sex is a great thing, but men also love to be held. Men love to be kissed. Men do love that shit. Men are usually the more romantic, you know, the romantic ones of the two people. Like Valentine's Day, men are showing love to women. What day women do show love to men? None. So yes, when men say physical touch, they mean more than just sex. It's appreciation, because for women, to be honest, they show appreciation in none other way than sex. Women, gift giving? One, they suck at gift giving, particularly to men. They don't really give men great gifts, or gifts that men really enjoy. Or men, to be honest, a lot of times, men buy the shit they want already. Men already buy a lot of shit they want. Women don't really go out and just buy men things that they want. Women aren't buying men a whole lot of shit often. So, gift giving, men don't even think about it, because women don't really, not en masse, not that often, buy men things. Now, words of affirmation. To be honest, a lot of women don't encourage men. A lot of women put down men. A lot of women ignore men's feelings, men's thoughts, men's opinions. A lot of women don't give a whole lot of thought to how men feel. So really, you spend every day saying you love him, saying he's handsome, saying he's amazing. Like, women do not uplift men. They don't. Right? So what other form of you know, love do women actually give? Usually it's just sex, and even that, eventually women would take away that, or, you know, lessen that way of, you know, that way of love of affection. So, you know, I don't know what other love language that women give often, and or at least easier to give. Because you gotta think, if you are going to love someone, hopefully you love them in the way that they will feel loved, that they appreciate, that they actually like. Women give gifts to men like a stuffed animal. Great. Men don't desire stuffed animals, right? Women say, you know, I don't know. Women don't really say words of affirmation. So I don't really know what other, you know, way of loving do women do. I really don't know. So that's the thing where women have to really take a bit of time to understand men and why men are the way they are.